Benishangul. It's a great pleasure for us to today to speak in front of you. And we will be talking about what this alliance stands for. And Mr. Oman had given you a little view of the picture, and also what the Boba read was the general principles and the declaration of the alliance. But I will just point a few points, the salient points of what is the basis of this alliance and what it wants to accomplish in English. It's a little bit strange because we are using English because we've got so many different, it's because of our diversity. It's not because we are choosing English because it is something we choose. It is because we are coming from many different communities. So it's a common language we all share. But as our friend said, our language will be the language of the people, whether from Oromia, from Somalia, from Sinama Gambela or Benishangul or whatever. We will be putting our documents a lot into all those languages, God willing. And now I want to be very brief on what it stands for. What is this alliance for? What is this alliance, by the way? It's called the People's Alliance. The reason why there is the word people, it's not the alliance of the leaders, it's the alliance of the people. We are peoples, we live in the Horn of Africa. We have suffered, we are suffering, we have got common suffering. One common factor of all of us is two common factors. We live in the same area and we are suffering from the same old enemies, always changing their colors or their shapes or their backs, but the same enemies are always, what's that enemy? It's not the people, it's not the Tigray people, it's not the Amhara, it's not this group or that group. It's a system. It's an endemic system that is based on the rule of the few to take advantage of the large. Tomorrow we may defeat the Wayane, but also we have to defeat even among ourselves. So what we are fighting for is the right of the people to be who they are meant to be, free, independent, and respected. So this is the People's Alliance, an alliance coming from the people. So the ultimate aim of this alliance, if I come back to it, is very in short and sharp, is to establish a just, representative, and genuine democratic order that will allow the realization of the rights of all people to self-determination, whether small or large. Every nation has a right to self-determination. That self-determination has got a lot of meaning. It's a very big word. The right to choose what they want to be. Every human being has the right to choose what he wants to be, as an individual and as a group. As an individual, you have a right to choose what you want to be. If you want to become a doctor, you can become a doctor. If you want to fly, you will try to fly. It's your choice. Respect is very important in human endeavor. So it starts with the individual and it starts with the group. And so the right of self-determination has got many connotations. It starts with the individual, it goes with the group. And one of the cornerstones of that is to have your choice, to rule yourself, to decide the way you are going to talk, the way you are going to live, the way who you want to rule, who you want to rule you. Do you want to rule yourself? Do you want to share your rule with others? Do you want to practice certain religion? So it's a right of the people to choose who they want. So our ultimate aim is to ensure that the people in Ethiopia, regardless of where they live, should have that right. If they are 10,000 or 10 million, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which language they speak, which color they are, which area of that Horn of Africa they come from. We believe that everyone should have a right to self-determination. So that is the main objective of the organization. It's uncompromising, it is very clear. We stand for the right of self-determination. The People's Alliance for Freedom and Democracy stands for the right of self-determination. So that's the core, the crux of this organization. And it's not a wish that we are making, it's the wish of our people. It's the wish of you. It's the wish our people have given us mandate to struggle for them. So the Gambela People's Liberation Front, the Benishangul People's Liberation Front, the Ogaden National Liberation Front, the Oromo Liberation Front, and the Sidama National Liberation Front, those fronts, we represent you. And we are fulfilling your wish, which is to make sure that you get your rights to self-determination without any conditions or any shackles. And that also means peacefully. You see now we live in a world where the world has changed. We no longer live in a world of slavery, of compulsion, of one group compelling others. One of the greatest empires on earth was the British Empire. And you see today, the British government has allowed the Scottish to have a referendum, peacefully, without any trouble. What happened? They were given the right to choose, and they choose what they wanted. The majority wanted to stay still with the British. They didn't go away. But what was important? They were respected. They were given the right to choose. Tomorrow they may again choose to leave. Nobody, the British Army didn't go and massacre the Scottish people. So you see, they criminalize the word self-determination when they're here. They make it criminal. They attack you, they kill you, because you just say, I want to be free. I want to live the way I want. So we are fighting for that, we are struggling for that. The People's Alliance will ensure that the people in Ethiopia will get that right genuinely, not in paper, like the Ethiopian Charter Constitution. They wrote it in a constitution and they think that's enough. Is it enough?
No.
It's not enough. We need it in practice. We need it in practice, indeed. And that's what we are going to bring to the political scene in Ethiopia. So that is the main and the core objective of this alliance. And to get that, the alliance will create a joint leadership that will facilitate the coordination, mutual activities, and joint political, diplomatic, military operations. We will join our forces in every aspect. Our people will join. You will join in the market here, in Norway, all over Europe, in America, Australia, in Africa, and most importantly, where? Back home. Our people will join hands and we will work together to create a common future, which will be not the common future they talk about, which means one group ruling the rest and claiming that we are joining a common future. A common future where we live together in peace, with each respecting the other, with whatever political system they want to live in. The other vision which we have, which is very clear, we have a common vision. We will respect each other. We will have mutual respect for each other. We will be equal. Whether we are powerful, whether we are small, whether we are big, we will respect each other. The idea of equality is very important in social development. In Europe, you can see a state which has got only a few miles, and you will see a state which has got the state like Germany and San Marino, or they are all respected. The people in Europe today will move wherever they want. So we will create a society where people are respected, whether they are the least or whether the most. So that's another aspect which the alliance will strive to get. We will persevere in our struggle. We will not turn back. We will make sure that we are not easily detached from our objectives. We will promise you we will persevere in our beliefs and we will get what is our rights. Not because they will give us, but we will get it. It's for us to get. We are not expecting anybody to give us that. So we will persevere and we will depend on ourselves. And we will respect democratic and human rights within our organizations and within our larger communities. That's another thing we will have. That will, from the start, we will be a democratic organization. We will respect our rights and everybody's democratic right. We will be open and genuine to each other. Okay? That is the reason why that's possible, is because we have got similar beliefs and similar organizations. We are not learning this. For millennia we lived together in North Africa. Our communities were very open, democratic, and live together in peace. Even mother and father sometimes fight, which is natural. But we persevered. They came to us in the Horn of Africa. We were there before them in millennia. So we welcome them, we give them our guns, and we are their uncles, and they started oppressing us. We make sure that we will not ask them to give us what is our right. We will take it. That's another belief of the alliance. And we will work together we will respect each other. We have got different religions. We are Muslims, some are Christians, some believe in the spiritual worlds. We have got different religions. We will respect each other's religion. One of the best things that they cannot take away from us is we can live together with diversity and tolerance. To reach that, we need to work very hard. We cannot guarantee yet to give you all this unless you take it in your hearts and you do it yourselves. We will probably, it will depend whether we get our rights or not on how how the people take this and take it to their hearts and work for it. So we call upon you as our people to embrace this, to embrace this belief, to share this, to become brothers and fraternal from today onwards. Today we have got here all the communities from our different diversities. Some of you don't know each other and you live in this beautiful country. So the alliance will start within you today. You will you share your telephones, you will share your contacts. Our women will become friendly, our men will become friendly, our youth will become friendly, and all of you will join hands. And through that, if we work very hard, your freedom is in your hands. We as leaders, we can only provide the avenue to exercise that. So we will pledge for you that we will be honest with you, we will try our best, we will not betray you, and we want a pledge from you. Do you pledge that you are going to support us to attain our rights? It's from you, we want from you. Let's hear from you. We cannot give you anything. It's you who are going to take the matter into your own hands. Do you pledge that you will support the alliance? We want a pledge from you. Will you support us?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You are clapping and supporting is the most beautiful thing to end my speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abdurrahman. And ladies and gentlemen, now we should